Hello there, this is PV, and you're welcome to Mentorship Academy. This is Pastor's Edition. I'll be concluding on the character school that I began in the other series. Now, this is the last episode for this Pastor's Edition, and I'll be concluding on the many things I started talking about. But today, I want to focus on two concluding characters, but then I would, integrate them into one, that every pastor and leader of a spiritual community would need to develop to effectively pastor and lead God's people. Alright, so the third is that you must expect to be hot. I know this is not a general school of thought, but I can tell you from experience, pastoring God's people, leading God's people will expose you to a lot of things that naturally you may not have been exposed to. And one of them is hot. It will expose you to hot. Because these people will offend you. These people will hurt you. Not because they really want to do that, but because they have a special place in your life. And once a person has a special place in your life, the slightest things they do get to you, either in the good way or in the bad way, right? So the slightest disobedience to instruction, the slightest disobedience to responsibilities, lackadaisical attitude towards responsibilities, lack of commitment, lack of faithfulness, disloyalty can actually get to you, and it could be interpreted as hurt. So because these people love you, they will hurt you. So expect to be hurt. Don't let the actions they take that you interpret as hurt be a thing of surprise to you. And then you hear pastors say things like, I didn't expect this from you. My brother, my sister, you have to actually expect it. You have to expect it, because sometimes the people who will hurt you in this journey could even be the people who you have high expectations of. People who you had high expectations of. People who you did not think they would ever act in such kind of ways. People who you had so much trust on. You lavish so much honor on. These are the people that might even disobey, become rebellious, be lazy towards responsibility and commitment. So you must expect to be hurt. Expect to be hurt. Expect that they do things that will get at you. Don't be surprised. Don't be completely surprised that why are you doing. And sometimes it's not because they know they're intentionally doing it. No, many times it's not because they're intentionally doing it. They're doing it sometimes out of ignorance. They may not even know what they are doing, right? So because you know that they can hurt you and you're expecting to be hurt, it brings you to a place where you now need to build forbearance, forgiveness ahead of their offense. So even before they offend you, before they do something to you that hurts you, you forgive them ahead, because now you know, you fortify yourself to have enough capacity to be able to forgive them ahead. So forgiving them ahead, you have to answer the question, how much hurt can you take before you break? How much hurt can you withstand before you break? Dear man of God, how much offense can you take before you break? Because there are people who change their attitude, change their character, they stopped loving people because of the hurt other people actually did to them. And so they said, because of that, I'm not going to love people again. Or because of that, I'm not going to spend my life on people anymore. But why would you want to punish the people who did not offend you just because you are hurt? Now these are the kind of things that will end up happening, because every time you get hurt, you are either tempted to forgive, let go, or to restrict yourself, right? Or to withhold yourself, or to draw back some more, because you are afraid of being hurt. You should not be afraid of being hurt, because in this journey you will be hurt again and again. So what should you be focused on? Not trying to not be hurt. You should be focused on what? Healing ahead. Do you understand that? Healing ahead. You must learn to heal ahead by doing what? Forgiving them ahead, forbearing. Have enough yardstick of forgiveness that even before they do things to you, you are forgiving them ahead. This thing I'm saying is practical. It is very possible. That before somebody offends you, you have already kept a space in your mind that this person can offend me. So because of that, I forgive ahead. I have forbearance. I will not break because this person offended me. Do you understand that? So it helps you reduce your standard of expectation on people. It helps you reduce your standard of expectation on people, because it is the high expectations you have on people that makes them disappoint you. If your expectations are not so high, it will be difficult for them to disappoint you. So in order for you to help yourself forbear and forgive, reduce your expectations you have on people. Have enough space in your mind that this person can offend me, this person can betray me, this person can betray me, this person can become disloyal to me tomorrow. Anything can change tomorrow. You only know them for now. You don't know anything about them tomorrow. They can change. They can be the opposite of the very things you see about them today. So have an expectation in your mind. This person can, I know it will be hurt. The hurt will be so deep, but the truth is that you will heal faster than you can even imagine. And then I want to say something else to tie this up. Beyond just having forbearance and forgiving and having enough space to take so much more, forbear and forgive, you must come to a place where you are unoffendable. Do you see that? You must come to a place where you are unoffendable. You are not quick to get offended. You are not quick to get offended. If you are a pastor who has a character of keeping people at heart when they offend you, I don't think you can pastor those people, because you need to enlarge your heart to be able to keep so many people, because people will hurt you. You must learn to forgive and let go. If you're the kind of pastor who, when people do things to you, you write their name in a black book and keep their records of the bad things they've done, I'm telling you, there will come a time where that record will not be able to contain all the bad things some people will do. Because sometimes some people can come off as extremely bad and later pick up in life. Pick up and become the most loyal of your members. But initially they were not like that. Become the most committed of your members. But initially they were not like that. Imagine you were always treating them or reacting to them based on their offense, based on their wrong, and not based on how you see them in the perfect picture. You must come to a point where you are also unoffendable, where you cannot be offended. Are you listening to what I'm saying? You cannot be offended. You come to a place where you cannot be offended. It is possible to be unoffendable, that you are not quick to interpret the things people do to you as offense. You are not quick to see it that way. You make excuses for them ahead. You make excuses for them ahead. You cover their wrongdoings. You are not quick to interpret it as offense. Actually, you can come to this point. I want to say that these 5 things I've mentioned are very crucial foundation, to building the man of God, to be able to lead God's people without either hurting them or ending up hurting himself or breaking himself. Trust me, this is the life I've been called to live. A very selfless life. I must do it with all sense of diligence. I hope this series of the pastor edition of the Character School has really blessed you. I would like to know, tell me how much it blessed you in the comment section. Ensure you like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I'll be sharing more insightful and inspirational content on this channel that will bless you and change your perspective about the world around you and about how you see yourself. Till I come your way again, God bless you.